Hey collective, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Coach Liz. All right, we're gonna look at your midweek energy, see what's going on. I believe that there's something about the third house that's significant, collective. Gemini season is approaching on May 21st, I believe. Yeah, May 21st. So there's either communication coming in. The third house is also about siblings, so maybe communication between siblings or having to reach out to them or vice versa. And also neighborhood. So for some of you may be thinking about moving or relocating or leaving a certain neighborhood behind, or you're considering a different neighborhood. So that's something that's coming through for you right now, collective. So let's see. Let's get right into it. Don't forget, y'all, that it is a general reading, so if it does not resonate, don't force it shoot to fit. There will be more readings to come, okay? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank y'all so much for the support. So it does feel like there's this, you're trying to manifest something, or you're working towards something, or you have been working towards something. And whatever this something is, it just feels like in May, or in Gemini season, there is communication arriving about this particular thing that you've been working on or waiting on. For some of you, it could be about a house, or like maybe you were waiting on news when it came to traveling as well, like if you were okay to travel or something like that. Okay, let's see. Messages for the collective midweek. Victory. So yeah, good. It's like good news coming in. Something that you've been working on for a while. It's finally like you're finally getting the okay. You're finally getting that big yes. I do feel like though there was either changes that needed to be made, whether it was healing within yourself. I feel like it's always healing within ourselves. I feel like we're consistently healing. But it also feels like because you had done the healing, the spiritual work, because I am seeing door to spirit. So for some of you collective, you have really been pouring into your spirituality, really been focusing on healing those parts of yourselves that was potentially holding you back, right? But I feel like because you have been doing that hard work, now you're getting ready to see that in the physical realm, like in the 3D. So a lot of things are closing out, they're ending. I'm hearing contracts are, being signed, whether it is physically or energetically, like you're making decisions, final decisions on things. And that's what's bringing success, victory, recognition for some of you, respect. This is like the Six of Wands. What else? Midweek energy for the collective. What do they need to know? Door to personal. I love this. Door to personal healing and happiness. Exactly what I was saying. It just feels like you've been doing so much work on your personal healing. Like I said, your spirituality for some of you was very important. It's almost like you kind of isolated, or you pulled away, or you withdrew with the intention to focus on yourself. And because you've done that work, because you've made that investment in you, it's like doors are opening, doors that you never even thought possible for some of you. Like I feel like there is something that you're being rewarded with that you have no idea. I'm hearing you have no idea. Like you have no, oh, I'm getting ready to cry. I'm getting emotional. Oh, this feels so good, collective. This is good news. The last reading I uploaded, it did say like there's a lot going on, but it's a lot of good going on. So it just may feel like you're being pulled in every direction, but literally every door and every direction that you turn to, it's like good news on the end of that, right? It's a call and it's good news at the end of that call. You get something in the mail and it's good news in there. You know, you're expected to show up somewhere, and although that takes time and effort, it's like you're excited to be invited to certain places, right? It's like I said, it's like certain doors are opening for you, doors that you never thought possible. But this was because these are doors well earned. I'm hearing these are doors well earned. The thinking man. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You've been doing a lot of processing, thinking. For some of you, this could also be like graduation. I know there's a lot of graduations happening right now, like it is graduation season, but this feels like, again, it just energetic, right? Like, or spiritual, like your spiritual journey, you've reached a certain level of success, right? By learning certain lessons. For some of you, one of the lessons was self-worth, learning self-worth, like recognizing your own value, removing certain layers from yourself, like certain limiting beliefs or restrictions. And door to spirit, something about doves. For some of you, part of the lesson was dealing with loss. There could have been someone who passed away, or there's two doves here, so maybe you suffered a loss back to back, like people that you care for. Because like I said, I see a dove here and a dove here. Or this is just one particular, for some of you, there's like one particular bird that constantly visits you, right? And it's like your sign that lets you know that you're on the right path, right? Or it's like, you know, that someone is visiting you from the other side to let you know that you are indeed headed in the right direction. But it's almost like you were not able to connect with this person. For some of you, it could be a sibling. Maybe you're trying to communicate with a sibling that's already on the other side, or maybe this is someone that you considered a brother or a sister. But it's like you couldn't communicate with that person until you release certain beliefs or certain limitations. This feels so good, you guys. One more for the collective midweek, and then we'll start to clarify with tarot. What else for the collective midweek? Angel of Strength, Leo energy. This is willpower, strength, courage. The ability to push through difficult situations, turmoil, loss, heartbreak, backstabbing, betrayal. If this is physical, like if this is something that actually happened, somebody passing away, or the loss of a home, or the loss of I'm hearing structure. Like for some of you, you just felt like there was no direction or structure in your life because so many things were changing, or it's like one minute you were expected to go in one direction, and then once you started going that direction, it's like the door was shut, and then you went another direction and the door was shut, and it was almost like spirit was guiding you to maybe going inward, right? To see what it was that was limiting you. There was something that you were bound to, like it's either a thought process or perspective that had to change, that had to come, not only change, it had to come to a complete ending. So whatever this was, or whoever that it was you had to free yourself from, whatever, you know, who, what, where, when, whatever it is for you, collective, doing so, you know, releasing yourself from whatever was binding you, is bringing a certain level. This is like the Nine of Pentacles, like luxury, success, inner peace, self-sufficiency. You know, in every way, shape, or form, mentally, emotionally, and financially, right? That's why we're saying the door to personal healing and happiness is like, this is something you've done within. Like, you're not looking for outside, for somebody in the out on that, you know, to make you happy. You're not relying on, for some of you, substances or people, places, or things to make you happy. It's like you've found how to create your own oasis, like your own like heaven on earth, you know? And that takes work. That really does take work. That takes a lot of releasing, a lot of seeing the truth about yourself and then those around you. Because when you start to shed certain layers of yourself, certain things that you start to realize, like, you were binding yourself to, whether it's groups, whether it's organizations, whether it's a job, whether it's a career, whether it's a material thing, whether it's a person. For some of you, it could be opinions, you know, like it's simply an opinion. Like a simple opinion can really bind you guys. Like, it's crazy how much. And this could have been something that you were born into or was passed down to you, this specific, belief or perspective, we'll put it that way, that it was hard to break free from, right? It was hard to see the truth of it. But the more you, again, remove those layers and focus on your own healing journey and pour in self-love, I'm hearing a lot of dedication and consistency. So for some of you, like I am getting, even like, working out, eating healthier, improving something about your self-image, like how you viewed yourself in the mirror, right? Talking nicer to yourself. Taking time to pamper yourself and cater to yourself. And that's bringing some sort of victory. What is this midweek energy for the collective? Exactly. Look at the High Priestess. Your spirituality, I'm telling you. For some of you, you're really tapping into your spiritual, I'm hearing spiritual awakening, but your spirituality, your intuition. I'm also hearing like you're becoming more sensitive, like you're tapping into spirit more, or your connection with God is heightening. Like it's almost like you can have a direct conversation with God, right? Because God is within you. And the best way to get in contact with that energy, the light of God, is going within, removing those layers, those beliefs, those systems, those, whatever we've been told to believe in. It's almost like you released all of that shit, opinions, and you focus on you, on what it is that felt good for you, what it is that felt like heaven on earth for you. And you've succeeded, collective. You've succeeded. So much so that, like I said, it's almost like, imagine having that direct contact with God, right? Like, I don't think anything beats that. Like, that means that you have access to anything and everything at any given moment that you want it. Now, divine timing is always at play, but even that, if you wanted to manipulate, God gave us, we have the power of free will. So you technically have access to anything at any moment. It's just what you're willing to sacrifice and to obtain it. But I feel like what you've sacrificed now, collective, you've sacrificed the false beliefs, the false limitations, the false systems, the false everything. Like you don't bind yourself to anything. I'm hearing not even spirituality, which is crazy, right? Like you're binding because you know that even spirituality can get a little obsessive. It can get to that point. I feel like you learn a good balance between practicality and your spirituality. Like, you understand that you can't have one without the other, right? Like, they both coexist. It's like you're learning to coexist in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. And like that takes some fucking work. And I picked that up on duality on Monday's reading, on the weekly forecast. It's like this is powerful. Like, what I'm feeling, is powerful as hell. Like, imagine being able to tiptoe in both worlds. You know, being able to play in this here world, in this playground, but also be able to live in complete bliss and happiness in the spiritual realm, and being accepted and respected in both. Now that my heart is full for you, collective. This feels good. This feels good. I'm not gonna lie. There are people around you who are envious and jealous, because I am seeing that with the Five of Swords, the fact that you've been able to rise to the occasion. Like, you were guided to do this work. You were guided to head in a specific direction, and you answered the call. If you haven't yet, I feel like you've been doubting something, I feel like you're releasing yourself from it. Exactly. Knight of Cups. It's something about your intuition, your creativity. It's pouring out of you. With this Knight of Cups, I will say you have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, this feels like it could be someone coming in that wants to date you. You know, you might be getting the attention from suitors, people who want to take you out, want to spend time with you. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, as well as the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like one comes in with more emotional availability, or they're just more charming or affectionate, I'm hearing. The other one does take their time. They move a little bit slower. They're not as vulnerable when it comes to their emotions, and they're cautious when they give this offer of love, but it is something that could grow over time. It is trustworthy. We'll say it's loyal. And I feel like whoever this is, whoever this earth sign might be, even though things may move slow with this person, it has the potential to turn into like a partnership. This could be a soulmate connection, whoever this is. This could be the same person, but it does feel like two people. Or, yeah, I was going to say also same-sex connection could be significant for some of you. Ten of Swords. Y'all could have experienced a lot of betrayal, backstabbing. I am also hearing deceit, disappointment, rejection, abandonment. I mean, you name it, you've gone through it. And I feel like this was from people you trusted, or people who you invested into for a long period of time. I'm picking up that 7-year cycle again. Either, you know, you were with someone or with a job or doing something for 7 years. And I feel like now you're breaking free from whatever this is. What about the Ten of Swords midweek with this Knight of Cups? Okay. For some of you, there's someone that's very unhappy that you are moving forward. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. There's someone that you're leaving out in the cold. Someone you're leaving out in the cold. I don't know. I feel like this person left you feeling like questioning or doubting your worth. I'm getting like, all right, this could be a trigger warning. I am getting physical abuse. Like somebody, I don't know, I am just envisioning somebody like hitting on someone's back, like beating on someone's back. Or also like someone, like there's betrayal here. Somebody could have tried to use like someone's money or put them out, kick them out. Like somebody kicked somebody out. This could be a mother figure as well. I don't know, somebody like a mother betrayed you. This is really side note. I don't know, for some of y'all went through some tough shit, or maybe this is what you're going through now, and you know, either way, you're coming out on, you're coming out on top. The Sun. Yeah, one of y'all had to walk away from somebody who had some sort of addictions, obsessions, toxic patterns, mental illness for some of you. Like somebody was dealing with mental illness. For like drinking problem for some of you. Somebody was drinking a lot as well. Yeah, y'all been through some shit. Maybe this is something that you had to heal from, collective. Like these were the layers that you were releasing yourself from. And now you're stepping into this, you know, personal door to personal healing and happiness. The Moon, yeah. There's a lot that came up to the surface this new moon that just happened, or either something was revealed to you, or you just saw some shit clearly, right? And it was divine timing. It was just, you were being guided to where you're at right now. Like if you're questioning, like, am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? Yes. The answer is yes. Like I said, with this victory card, you congratulations. Whoever I'm talking to, like, congratulations. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. You released yourself from people who maybe you thought you would never be able to release. That you would never thought that you would be able to finally complete or close something out. 100%. This is Scorpio energy, Sagittarius energy with the Temperance. There's a Scorpio here watching, or that could be watching you, or that watches you. This could be the person that let you down or backstabbed you or deceived you, did something behind your back. Something about somebody's back. Like somebody did somebody behind someone's back. Something that you had to like really like heal from. 100%. Cancer, Pisces with the Moon. What else? What's midweek energy for the collective? What is this Angel of Strength? Is that Sun energy as well? That solar plexus? Okay, the Chariot wanted to come out in reverse. Somebody here is really trying to block something for you, collective. So maybe that's a warning or like a heads up, caution, like cautious, be careful. It's like someone's out of control. Like someone is feeling like they are not in control of their feelings or their emotions because something is blocked for them. Because this does not feel like it's you. This is someone that came towards you or is coming towards you that is being blocked from coming towards you because you're being protected. I'm telling y'all, like someone wants to come in and create some sort of confusion, or it's like someone's in denial. Like someone wants to come in and offer something. But you're being divinely guided and protected. I feel like whoever this is, you're going to reject it. You're going to reject whatever offer this is, to be honest. It's like someone's coming in with an apology, but it's only to block something for you. Capricorn energy with the Four of Pentacles. Cancer with the Chariot in reverse. Somebody's emotions are out of fucking control. I don't know who this is. Heavy Cancer. It's like something is in balance, and again, it's like they're just trying to block something. Somebody could also be experiencing like car problems, or maybe for some of you, they're trying to damage your car. That is weird. What in the world? What else? More Pisces energy. Oh my goodness. Somebody is falling apart, y'all. They took over the reading. They literally took over your reading. And that's kind of like what it feels like with this energy. Maybe this person really wants to come and take over. Like they want to block the direction that you're headed on. And for some of you, like you're not even focused on whoever this is. And they're stressing out because of it. Like someone is stressing out because you finally saw or see things from a different perspective. But it's like, or maybe now you see them differently. Like you don't see them the same. And the fact that you had the strength and courage to leave them behind or sacrifice something with them, cut them out, I don't know. It's like really stressing them out. Like they can't sleep. They can't sleep because they know that, or they see that you're getting this new offer, and whatever this new offer is going to be something solid, or it is something solid. Like if you're already connecting with someone else. Well, and what's crazy is that someone's trying to hide because they're not popping out. The only thing that's popped out is this Knight of Cups, which, to be honest with you, it's almost like they're showing up trying to not be seen. Like they're trying to show up with some sort of offer, or like it's almost like, oh yeah, I know I fucked up, but I have these flowers for you. I know I cheated on you. I know I backstabbed you. I know I hit you. I know I hurt you. I know when I lose myself when I'm drinking and I'm out of control, but can you take these flowers as my apology? Excuse me? No. For some of you, you could be married to this person, but you're thinking about moving away. Didn't I pick up something about moving or relocating? Like you're finally gaining the strength to like leave whatever this shit is behind, because you know it's not what it seems. Or they're showing up like, yeah, look, they're watching you. And look, there's the strength again. Leo energy, Scorpio, somebody's watching. Like whoever the Scorpio is watching. Or it's like something, whoever you already ended something with, they're still watching. And all they're doing is watching you, you know, from afar. For some of you, they can watch you, or you work with this person, or they watch you at work, or they see you doing something at work. Heavy Gemini. The Emperor, Aries energy. For some of you, this is the husband that you're thinking about moving away from, or father figure or something like that. All right, let me just get one more, and then I'm going to get more Aries with the Tower, and more water with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of people here too. Maybe a lot of opinions. Everybody got a fucking opinion. It's almost like when your energy, what you're experiencing, collective, it's pissing people off, to be completely honest with you. Like it's pissing people off, like, not because you're doing something to them intentionally. It's just that you're no longer like maybe you were the foundation, maybe you're the one that kept shit together, or you were the glue of the family, or you were the one that kept the system running. You were the go-to. You I don't know why. It just feels like you were every fucking way. Like you needed to be everything for everyone. And the moment you decided to really pour into yourself, it's like now you're pissing people off. You really are. But it's like now you're leaving people to fix their own problems and their own broken, their own cracks and their own foundations, because it's not your job anymore. And that's exactly what is pissing people off. You're letting people do the job that belongs to them. Maybe you were a fixer, or you were an overgiver. You were always trying to figure things out for everyone around you. And now it's like, y'all can figure it out on your own. Like, I got my own shit I got to figure out. Now y'all can figure it out. Let me just get one more and then we'll get an oracle. Exactly. Look at the Empress. Taurus energy. Sitting on your throne. You've done your work. You've been promoted. You don't chase, you attract. You're abundant. You're prosperous. You're a good mother or nurturer. You're caring. You stand your fucking ground when you need to. But I feel like you don't even have to do that anymore because of your aura, that energy you put out. It's almost like you're just how you show up to certain places speaks. Like your energy speaks for itself. You know how sometimes you're like in a room full of people, right? But then one person can walk through the door, and this person, they could be good looking or not, whatever. But sometimes the aura that people carry just demand attention. And I feel like that's where you find yourself at right now, collective. Something about your light, your knowledge, the way you speak for yourself, the way you speak for others. Because I do, with the Empress energy, I am getting this somewhat like a protective energy, like humanitarian type energy. Like, because you've learned how to stand up for yourself and speak for yourself, now you're doing it for other people. Like, you're showing people how to do it for themselves, right? You're teaching them by just being you. It's like people want to know, like, who's that girl? What's that song? Eve's song? Is that Eve? Yeah, no, I can't sing and I never remember the lyrics. And the Fool. More Taurus energy with the Hierophant. Exactly. Like you've become a teacher, a mentor. For some of you, counselor, therapist, coach. I mean, people listen to you speak. People listen to what you have to say. People really respect the work that you've done or what you've created. The Fool energy, I feel like you're just in this, I'm hearing happy-go-lucky. You're just happy. You're enjoying, taking chances, risks, going in new adventures, new journeys, because now you know that it's almost like you're living the world fearlessly, right? Like going back to your spirituality, you've had this communication with, or this direct contact with God, that it's like, if you see an opportunity present itself, the first thing you're going to go do is like, all right, let me go talk to God real quick. Let me call him. And it's almost like you got God on speed dial. Let me go call God. I gotta make this call real quick. See what I gotta do. Where I go. Is this okay? Is this person good for me? Is this, is this promotion? Should I take it? Should I not? Should I stay here? Should I move? And it's like, before any decision you make, you go inward and you connect with God. And it is because you do that you're able to take risks blindly with faith, And that is such a fun way to live, to be honest with you. Without fear. What? I love that. Hold on. Let me get my oracle deck. We're going to close it out with Wisdom of the Oracle, midweek energy. Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right, midweek energy for the collective. I don't know if I said Aquarius energy, but Aquarius is here too. I'm getting Leo with the yang. Too many. Way too many. Okay, one more. What message do you have for the collective midweek? Time to go. I told y'all, you're leaving a bunch of people or a bunch of things behind. Somebody doesn't like it. All right, it reads, you're at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. So like I said, that says something about a risk. Like, you're being divinely guided. Like, if you're being called to leave a situation, walk away from someone, leave something behind, yes, it might be difficult, it might be tough, it might hurt, but you cannot not answer the call. It's only gonna hurt more, you know, if you stay in a situation where you already know that it's just conflict and chaos. And if you're wondering, like, if you have the resources or the support system to get you or help you get to your new destination, you do. It's like the right people, the right places, the right things are going to show up for whatever it is that your destiny is. Like, the building blocks are already there. They're just being placed for you at the time that they're supposed to be placed. At the time you learn the lessons. And I feel like you learned the lesson. I feel like you learned all the lessons collected that you needed to learn. Okay? All right, y'all. I think that's all I have. Don't forget, you guys, that what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.